I remember shooting that little sequence with the amulet. We did it as like the idea was that it was when the young girl comes, it senses her. So it like started illuminating.
Being that the last episode ended off with such a strong note, you would think this episode would be jam-packed, and it wasn't. But what I did appreciate was this little plot thread of the niece of the White Tiger could possibly become the new holder of the amulet. Side note, this little amulet juices up the powers to be. Why did they just put it in custody? Like, shouldn't the Avengers or Valentine, homegirl from Thunderbolt, be looking into stuff like this and make sure like that power up doesn't fall into the wrong hands? Am I the only one who's thinking like this? And funny enough, the director of this episode literally speaks on this. This is coming from Brandon Davis, a YouTuber who's like very connected somehow, some way. And this is what he said about the amulet from this episode.
I remember shooting that little sequence with the amulet. Again, that's one of those cases where as a director, I did a few different versions. Did one where it lights up in the bag, one where it stays dark.
Oh, that would have been, no, that doesn't happen. That would have been cool.
We did it as like the idea was that it was when the young girl comes, it senses her. So it like started illuminating.
So we don't know what they actually want from her going forward. Will she be a part of the Young Avengers? Or will, Mayor Fisk somehow, some way convinces her to be a villain? Because the White Tiger in the comics is kind of a gray character to a degree. Sometimes she's a hero, sometimes she's a villain. And being that this is the MCU, they're going to make her do whatever they want her to do for the story as a whole. By the way, don't she look like Black Panther? Am I the only one who see that? And then it made me think about, when the MCU was teasing that Bucky would be the White Wolf. It's not super the same, but some iterations like this one is like the same thing. Am I right? Comment down below. Are you excited for this plot thread to come to fruition, or you really don't care about the White Tiger? I'm kind of in both ships. This is Low at Community, and I see you in another video.
No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!